Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Cat Ninjas. Welcome. So let's continue our study. As usual, we are this month onwards. We have started the prep at 4, so and also at 10 in the evening. 4 and 10 is what we are the kind of timelines that we are looking at. So today at 4, we did a little bit about the permutations and combinations. Now at 10, we will try and consider doing the LRDI. So LRDI with respect to the binary logic. It's a pretty simple topic. At the same time, the most tricky topic as well. So it's that simple. At the same time, it's kind of tricky. So I'm hoping that everybody is wide awake and quite active. Otherwise, it could be a little challenging to deal with this particular topic. So as I continue to speak, someone quickly confirm that I'm clearly audible. Hi Ankit, hello. Hi Keval. I'm good, Keval. How are you doing? Yeah, good evening, Anna. Good evening. Good evening. Adroit is what? Kushagra, right? So every day you keep changing your name, Kushagra. Aman, good evening. Ashutosh, nice. Good. All right. Okay, okay. Yeah. Fine, superb. Good to have you guys here this evening. Glad that you guys are here. So what we'll do is today we'll keep it little foundational, and then maybe tomorrow or day after when we kind of take a look at it, we'll delve a little deeper. However, so although we are keeping it simple, we'll do a bit of warm up. So let me give you the structure what we are looking at. Let's do the warm up. Once the warm up is done, we will do the cat questions itself because on the same binary logic, the cat asked questions which are simpler and at the same time which are most critical because varying difficulty levels are found in every single concept, isn't it? Because when you look at cat, for example, you take quant, time speed distance. Say, do I have level 0 questions in time speed distance which appeared in cat? Yes. Level 0 are there, level 1 are there, level 2 are there, level 3 are there, and beyond level 3 are also there, which were really very difficult and time consuming in a sense. So therefore cat has, they can pick the same topic and they can change the difficulty level of that particular concept. It is their wish, right? As they set the paper. So one of the concepts they make it kind of simpler so that everybody could come and kind of attempt that particular set. Likewise here, so when we look at binary logic as well, there were questions which were simpler because these questions are coming since 1992, I think, as far as I remember. So the first set on binary logic appeared in 1992 before you guys were born. Technically, I was born, you were not born. Right? Since then, kind of these kind of sets are there. So as recent as 3 years back or 4 years back, you still find about a binary set. If I'm not wrong, if I recall it right, 15 or 16 is when they have asked because they get about space to ask 5 or 6 kind of sets these days. Which is it going to be, that we don't know, and hence it's always wise to be prepared about each of those elements because no point regretting saying that a simple set on a particular concept we could not attempt. That could be a sad state, right? Yeah, keeping that in mind, let's do this. And some of you are asking that, hey, is that Venn diagram over, or is so the tournaments is over? There is nothing over as such. So what I'm doing is I'm first going one round touching some of the concepts, then we will come back based on the time available, right? That's the whole thing that we are trying to do. Because if we go beyond one, we are not preparing for cat 22 kind of scenario. So where we say that I'll take up one particular topic, I go deeper into it, then where is the time, right? So with about 60 days to go, it's always nice to touch as many concepts as we could. And as it's probably we can hit that depth and go deep. I mean, not the depth. I mean, we can cover the depth, width, varieties. All that can be kind of worked with, right? So therefore, when somebody asks me this question, have you done with that? Have you done with this? Technically not. Technically not, because we completely tag this particular series as some impactful topics here and there. So we kind of move around. Then we will try and see how best we can deal with the rest of them, right? That's the whole objective. That's the answer to some of your questions. Yeah, before we start, let me quickly introduce myself. Welcome once again. Good evening. Quite a few of you have wished me, yeah, so wished each other as well. So we are all working together. Great, guys. Okay, I'm Belvi Srinivas. I've been in this industry so far since 2007. That's about 14 years now. And I worked in various capacities, both on the management side as well as the technical, that's a training side, train the students, train the trainers, and of course already I developed the expertise in the area of QA, DI, and LR over a period of time. It is not that already now somebody developed in 1 year time, 2 year time. I always attribute every year I kind of develop how to train the students, especially impactful way. I'll let know how to do that. I'll let in a lesser time. That's what I kind of understood over a period of time. So here it comes. So if you want to, if you are seeking a short, quick guidance or a short counseling, so you can always reach out to me using this particular Telegram group. Jump onto this so that you don't miss out the notifications, etc., etc., and also the quick conversations. Or you post it out, somebody will kind of come back and answer, or I will try and answer. So that's how we can have short impactful discussions using on this particular Telegram group, just in case someone is looking how do I reach, right? Yeah. So quickly before we get on, allow me to do quick announcements. So here we go. So Unacademy offers two types of subscriptions. One of them is Plus, the other one is a Star, nothing but the iconic subscription we call it. And the Plus subscription allows you to handle to be a part of the batches which are running in a much structured fashion. So across the skill areas, right? And if you're looking at one-to-one sessions, one-to-one counseling, so let one-to-one, any one-to-one interactions, technically, that's what Iconic provides in addition to all the exposure to the courses, the study material, the weekly test. In addition to all of this, it also gives you the leverage to discuss with some of your mentors, one-to-one discussions. You can set up the meeting and you can have this, right? So you can have these discussions out there. What kind of discussions? It can be concept related, it can be doubt related, it can be B-school related, it can be interview related, it can be test related, in the sense how to improve the scores on the test. Any of these meetings can be set up using this one-to-one. Yeah, Plus subscription comes at the nominal fee of this for the set duration. And of course, as all of you know, you get a 10% discount on any of the subscriptions if you use any of the educator code, including my code, right? Yeah. Same thing goes with Iconic. If you're looking at CAT 21 and have any plans of buying a subscription, I rather advise buy 6 month subscription, because you might need in the next 5-6 months quite a few one-to-one discussions, in the sense like you are not connected with any of the mentors for a one-to-one seeking, and then you are looking at a good B school to get into. So ensure that you are always connected with a couple of people, so whom you can bank on, depend on, speak to, etc. Right? Yeah. I'm hoping that all of you are taking this test Friday. By Friday, you are supposed to be taking one test between Thursday and Friday. One mock you should write. Don't shy away from mock. Mind always resents, my friends. It's not only with you, it's with me as well. All right, with me also this happens. Nobody wants to be judged. Very simple, right? Test is what? Being judged. Nobody wants to be judged. Given an option, even I don't want to be judged, you don't want to be judged. That's a common feeling. That's a human common feeling. We don't want to be judged. Fair enough, right? Fair enough. But the point is, we don't improve as well, right? Sometimes we may have to go through the judgmental position because we want to improve. That's the whole idea. So if the idea is to improve from whatever you are, the last 2 months, you got to be taking at least one test between Thursday and Friday, and one test must on a Sunday. No choice on this. Sunday is mandatory, absolutely no excuses. So other days probably, I'll let know, because of the health condition or this or that, you want to give an excuse, it is still fine, but avoid excuses, because it's your life. It's your life. You know that how important, how critical the next 30 years, so next 30 years, how it pays. Next 30 years, how you live. Sometimes depends on how you do this particular next 2 months. 2 months can calibrate it to the next 20, 30 years as well. That's how it could be looked at. Fair enough. So if you are a part of Unacademy, be it a Plus subscriber or an Iconic subscriber, sure, all it you would get the leverage to take these particular tests, 2 full-length tests every week, and then 3 sectional tests a week, and then some mocks monthly, other OMETs, etc. Right, that brings us to the end of announcements. If anybody is already at the Plus or Iconic subscription, try and attend this particular batch. Looks very promising to me. And so you also think that, okay, that's promising, you can probably attend some of those batches. Okay, that brings us to the discussion. See, binary logic is technically, how many of you sat for any placements, friends? Can I understand from you? How many of you sat for any placements, undergrad, grad, whatever? You sat for some placement paper, exposure. I'm not saying that which company you joined. No follow-up questions. I'm asking only one simple question. How many of you sat for any placements, at least one placement? Did you sit for any placements? Or did you prepare? Let me forget it. I'll let know whether you sat or not. Have you prepared, or have you been preparing for placements? Placements. I want to get a job. I want to get a job. So let me try, kind of. Right? It's okay. You are working, Priyanka, all that is fine. So have you appeared for any placement test, or have you prepared for any placement test? Quick, everybody answer, guys. If no, say no at least. If yes, yes. If no, no. Put something there. Devanshu appeared, Keval didn't appear, Ritvik appeared, Srishti, okay, prepared, Priyanka prepared, Ritvik, Anna, no, all right, okay, Priyanka, okay, Susmit, no, Vanya, no, Rishabh, no, all right, okay. Yeah, why I asked this particular question is if you prepared, this is one of all it knows. So this binary logic we are talking about, the concept of binary logic we are talking about is most of the placements papers and think whatever the companies, most of the companies that you appear for, it's their favorite, one of favorite. I'm not saying that this is the favorite, it will come for sure. No, I'm not commenting on that. It is one of the very favorite topics for them, right? Because it's kind of all in a very confusing, tricky, at the same time simple. Unlike most of the other logical topics, this is one of the very simple topics. So therefore, they feel that hey, at the same time, it is pretty tricky topic as well, and hence they will test how cool, composed the person is and how he can handle this kind of logic. That's what they kind of test. So therefore, it is one of their favorites. Therefore, I asked if you have done it. I'm sure all that you guys would have kind of gone through this and developed certain amount of familiarity with this particular skill. That's what I meant. Nevertheless, we will take the first set. Let us develop the familiarity. Then we will take a cat set and then we will close it. All right, that's a clear structure. We will start with one of the sets. So let's do just to develop the familiarity. And then we will open up to the cat set so that then we will understand. So while we are doing the cat set, we will also explore. There are 3 to 4 parameters here. While you are doing this binary logic, there are technically 3 to 4 key terms which come in the picture, or key already now you can say that already keys to unlock. We can call them as key phrases or key terms or key concepts, right? Whichever way that you can kind of. There are 3 to 4. I will name it as three of them, three for sure, right? The three. So yeah, three key. There are 3 key elements that you kind of come across out here. So out of which we will discuss one today. All right, technically we will discuss one of them today. The remaining 2 we will park it for another day, or 2 of them we will see today. The remaining 1 we will park it for another day, right? So because one of them is very heavy, it needs 15 minutes of background. That one I will take it up at the later stage. Fine. So here we go. So what I want you to do is very, very simple. Here is the information. This is the info. There is some info here. Based on information, there are 3 questions. There are 3 questions. Why don't you guys take about 2 to 3 minutes and read through the information and read the questions? I am not asking you to solve. I am asking you to read and comprehend. I am not asking you to solve. I'm just asking you, why don't you guys read and understand that what approach I can kind of take out here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Take your 3 minutes time. Go ahead, guys. Take 3 minutes time. Yeah. Don't chart. Don't do this, that. Focus and pay attention as to what we are doing. Yeah. Sonal, if it is not visible, what you got to do is there will be 3 dots on the top. So use those dots and change the resolution, change the pixel. There would be 3 dots on your screen. Click on that. So click on the screen. You'll find 3 dots. Change the quality of the video. By default, it would be set to the lower pixel rate. Change it to higher pixel rate, say about 480 or 720. Then it would serve the purpose. Yeah, this is a warm up, guys. This is a warm up. Just think about them. Let's do this warm up. Yeah, good. Those who already connected with it and answering, go ahead, answer other questions as well. Go ahead, go ahead. Keep a book, keep a pen. Okay, fine. Let's get started. Let's get started. Otherwise, some of us will have a cold start. Let's get started, and then we will kind of. So I will give another practice, and then we will go to the cat questions. All right. Yeah. So let's yeah. Listen. All of you listen here. All of you listen. Let's do this together. So we anyway understood that. Hey. So what is happening here? There are two characters by name Blake, and there is a Jake. Okay. Listen. All of you listen. All of you listen. We will come back and do this together. Let's do this together. Let me put the data out here. So there is Sunday. Listen, all of you listen so that I don't have to keep repeating it. It's just a warm up. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, days of the week. All right. And there are two people, Blake and Jake. They have a pattern of lying. That's what is this set is about. There is a pattern to them how they lie on certain days. Yeah, why do we call this as a binary logic? Those who are electronics engineers, the Boolean algorithms, etc., will be able to connect this. So what we are trying to say, we are trying to say that, say, understand this. Listen, okay, now stop typing. That's all right. If I give a little more time, you will get the answer. Listen, guys, listen. So once I finish my lecture, naturally you will be doing things on your own. That's very important. But when I'm discussing, try and listen so that you don't miss out on certain points which I want to communicate while we are trying to do. The idea is, how do I unlock this? What is the meaning of this particular information? Let's first try and unlock. What is binary logic? So made a statement, if it is true, it is an indicative of one. If it is false, which means if there is a sentence, somebody spoke. If it is false or a lie, we call it as a zero. That's the reason we call it as a binary logic. There is no other reason why we say this. Binary logic is a given somebody sets, I asked a question, somebody answered. Either the answer is correct or the answer is incorrect. If it is correct or if the person has told the truth, it's signified by 1, or true is also fine. So, or if it is false, then, or if it is wrong, it is 0, nothing but false. That's what we are trying to say here. Okay, now what is that happening here? So generally true, false, we don't generally use the word lie, we generally use the word false. That's for being nicer, right? Lie would not sound better. Therefore, we generally call it as a false. True, false look better. Therefore, that historically the educationists have taken the decision that let's not say lie, rather let's call it as false, right? Okay, therefore I will also stick to that decision of calling it false, because lie might not sound right all it in that while admitting things. So, and hence I will call it as a lie, I'll call it as a false, but you can also understand it as a lie. Wherever false can create a misunderstanding, I will call it as a lie. Let's keep this in mind. Let's come back to this. What is it trying to say? Hey, they both tell the truth on Sunday. Fair enough, both of them tell the truth on Sunday. However, the Blake lies on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will use the red color. Blake lies on. All right, that's he lies. Let me write it as L or F, whichever way it is here. Let me start with L. It's all right. So you will at least feel comfortable. This is lie. Whereas the other guy tells the lie on these days. The other guy, who is that? Jake lies on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, which implies these guys speak the truth on these particular days. Right? These are the instances that they speak the truth, which implies, now listen to me. So first, the moment you speak this, author is trying to say that on any given day, at least one of them speaks the truth. At least one speaks the truth. At least one speaks truth on any given day. At least one. Think about it. Sunday is at least one of them speaks the truth. Yes. On Monday, yes, this guy speaks the truth. Tuesday, yes. Wednesday, yes. Thursday, yes. Friday, yes. Saturday, yes. Which means which day you speak to them doesn't matter. One fellow will speak the truth for sure. it might happen that, hey, what if it is a Sunday? Both of them might be commenting the truth. That is the first observation to be made when this particular puzzle is presented. Nothing else matters more than this understanding. The first understanding is that when you look Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you kind of understand that on any given day, one fellow speaks the truth for sure. That is the first understanding. If anybody missed out on that understanding, then you are not thinking in the direction that technically author wants us to think. That's the first understanding. Then comes firefighting. Don't firefight. First get the logic and then start fighting with that particular logic. All right. So what is that first understanding? We are trying to say on any given day, at least one of them speaks the truth, no matter which day of the week you are talking about. Why did I say at least one? Because on Sunday, both of them would be speaking the truth. Okay, therefore, let's go to the first question. So you spoke to two fellows. They are hidden. They're concealed. Their identities are concealed. One of them is named as A. One of them is named as B. But the point is, one of them is Blake as well. So therefore, all right. So it's hidden. Identity has been hidden. Now he's asking that A made a statement, B made a statement. Can you tell me who is Blake out here? Fair enough. Now, if it is Sunday, if it is true, if you think that what A said truth, A has told the truth. Let me write on this side. A said the truth. If you think A said the truth, if it is a Sunday, then B also should tell the truth, because if A said the truth, then it's a Sunday. Then where is the question that B would lie? So B also would tell the truth. Therefore, it simply implies that A did not tell the truth. That's how you examine. You look at A, you say that either this fellow has spoken the truth or this fellow has lied. First thing that pops up. All these decisions happens in 2 seconds in your mind, isn't it? You look at this. All right, today. All right, now he's saying that today is Sunday. Fair enough. If I believe this guy has told the truth, if it is Sunday, both of them would tell the truth. Then before I read B's statement, I know that B also should speak the truth. Then he also should say that it is Sunday. Why this guy is saying it is Tuesday? Which means there is a discrepancy. Your assumption went wrong. All right, therefore he didn't tell the truth. It's a lie. A told the lie. So, but on any given day, we observed from the chart that on any given day, one fellow has to speak the truth for sure. If A has spoken a lie, if A did not speak the truth, then it is necessary that B speaks the truth. Therefore, he's saying that today is Tuesday. That's what he's saying. Today is Tuesday. That's what B is saying. Today is Tuesday. Now, today is Tuesday. He's speaking the truth. Who is that guy? Therefore, all right, here I am on Tuesday. Today is Tuesday is right. And that has to be true. So here, therefore, this guy is Jake. This guy is Jake. Because who speaks truth? Who speaks truth on Tuesday? It is Jake. Therefore, Jake is B. And hence you are saying that, hey, who is B here? B is nothing but Jake. You are saying that B is symbolic of Jake. Therefore, A is symbolic of Blake. Therefore, A is the right answer. Did you understand this? If anybody gets this matrix saying that on any given day, at least one of them speaks the truth, you will not get any wrong answer. Comfortable? Understood? Give a quick confirmation, my friends, because understanding this chart is important. I mean, you don't have to do this chart, but after reading these two lines, all you got to understand is on any given day, at least one of them speaks the truth. Right? At least one of them speaks the truth. Then we are sorted. If that statement is clear, then it is sorted. Yeah. Very good. Fair enough. Superb. I'm hoping that there is no confusion. This is the level 0 question. We are just trying to examine and build some skill. Then we will go to CAT question after this particular set. All right, let's come to the second side. Therefore, let's come to the second side. So A is saying that today is Sunday. Okay, somebody is saying today is Sunday. If somebody says today is Sunday, somebody says today is Sunday, if it is true, then we also should tell the truth. If you think that, hey, A is telling the truth, because two choices, either A is telling the truth or A is not telling the truth. Assume that A is telling the truth. Can I make B true therefore? Because if today is Sunday, then both of them would speak the truth. Today is not Monday. Not Monday means it can be Sunday as well. So it can be possible. It is possible. I am not guaranteed. Let's be very clear on that. It is possible. All right, it is possible that it could be Sunday, because when somebody says it is not Monday, see, for example, let's say, let me speak to Mohit. I asked Mohit that, what is your name? All right, somebody asked Mohit that, what is your name? I'm just taking an example. Somebody asked Mohit, what is your name? He said that my name is not Ritvik. All right, he said that my name is not Ritvik. He didn't lie. Rather, all right, now it would be better he would have said Mohit. But then he said that my name is not Ritvik. Fine. There are billions of names on earth. of which his name is not Ritvik. Correct. Alright, he didn't tell the lie for sure. Right? That's not a lie. So that's what the point here is. Today is not Sunday. Could be Monday. Could be Monday. Therefore, if the first one is true, second can be true. Fair enough. That's one possibility. Possibility. I'm not talking certainty because I'm not able to identify which day of the week is this. Second one. Hey, today is not. Today Sunday is false. It's a lie. A spoke a lie saying that today is not Sunday. Then guaranteed it implies that B is now supposed to be speaking the truth. So now he's saying that it is not Monday. Definitely Sunday is a lie. Therefore, all is you are trying to say is what? Hey, today is not Sunday and today is not Monday, because he has to tell the truth. He's saying that it is not Monday. Not Monday is true. And you already ruled out the option of Sunday. So any day other than Sunday and Monday is possible. In that case, any day other than Sunday and Monday is possible. It can be Tuesday, it can be Wednesday, it can be Thursday. And hence your answer is cannot be determined. I'm hoping that you are all in groove with this. Possibility. The second one is only talking about possibility. I guess all of you kind of understood this point. Yes, no. Can you guys confirm quickly? Quickly, can you guys confirm? Sonal, my question is, can you tell me which day of the week it is? All right, can you prove me? All right, so here it is very simple. So forget all these answer options. Look at these two statements and can you tell me which day of the week it would be? You will not be able to tell. You will not be able to tell which day of the week it is. It can be any, other than Monday, it can be any day. Other than Monday, all 6 days are possible. I can prove every 6 days are possible by using these two statements. Other than Monday, any other 6 days are possible. Your answer can be Sunday, your answer can be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Any of that can be your answer. Any of that can be your answer. That's my point. All right, that's my point. So therefore, answer is cannot be determined because all choices other than Monday are possible. All choices other than Monday are possible. Okay, you may say that, sir, prove that how it is Tuesday. Fine, I will say that today is not Sunday, it's a lie. So then I will say that it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Sure, if the moment it is lie, B is telling the truth. Today is not Monday. Sure, it is Tuesday. Who is B? Therefore, you will say that B is Jake. B is Jake. It's Tuesday. Okay, I will say that, hey, today is Friday, man. Today is Friday. How is it possible? Today is Friday. Okay, it is Blake. Well, B is nothing but Blake. Who is this B? This B is nothing but Blake. You are saying that B is Blake. Therefore, Friday is possible. Right there. Likewise, you can prove any day other than Monday. 6 answer options are possible for this question, which means if somebody asks that how many of the days, solid, how many how many days of the week are possible given these two statements. 6 days of the week are possible other than Monday. Fair enough. Understood? Understood? Ritvik, Sonal, understood? Yeah, I think now it should be fine. Yeah, there was a bit of buffering in between, but I guess it's fine now. Yeah. Yeah, maybe maybe internet was getting reset or all that stuff. Yeah, sure. All right, go on. Okay, answer this. Answer this third question, guys. Answer this third question. Why don't you answer this? Try this quickly and let me know what is your answer. Now that the chart is right in front of you, why don't you try this? Which day is this? Which day? I'll let know. So what day, not who day. What day is today? Right. Superb. Wednesday is right. Wednesday is right. Superb. Wednesday is right because it can't be Monday. If you think it is Monday, all right, if you think it is Monday, then both will be telling the truth, right? Both would be telling the truth. If you think it is, see, on the any given day, at least, no, Sonal, I think you are making somewhere, you are creating a blunder. It's a mess. It's a mess. Hang on, listen carefully, Sonal. Somewhere, all right, now you are misunderstanding it. Firstly, I said that after looking at this chart, one thing you should understand is at least one of them is telling the truth on the day, period. right? At least one of them is telling the truth. There is always one true which comes under the table. At least one of them will be telling the truth. There is no day of the week where both would be lying. That is clear. That is crystal clear. Okay. Yeah, that is crystal clear. Now, if you think that today is Sunday, right? Let me come to this. If you think today is Sunday, then both should be telling the truth. Why A is lying? On Sunday, both would tell the truth. Right? On Sunday, both would tell the truth. If you think that the day on which this conversation is happening on Sunday, then B is telling the truth, yes, but then why A is telling the lie, saying that, hey, today is Monday or Wednesday, then A is lying, and hence today is not Sunday. Well, today is not Sunday. Okay, if I understand that, hey man, today is Monday, let's assume that today is Monday, then both of them are commenting it is Monday. On Monday, both cannot tell the truth. Think about it. On Monday, can both of them tell the truth? On Monday, both cannot tell the truth. Only one of them would tell the truth on Monday, and hence it is not Monday either. But I know that one of them should be telling the truth. Already, B is lying. B is lying. Why? It is not Monday. It is not Saturday, Sunday, which means B is already lying. If B is lying, A must be telling the truth. There is no choice in the matter, because on any given day, at least one of them will be telling the truth. If B is lying, A must be telling the truth. There is no choice. There is no choice. If A is telling the truth, only one option left. It must be Wednesday. If you think that it is not Wednesday, man, it is Friday today, then A also ends up lying. Then A also ends up lying. And hence it must be Wednesday, because we know on any given day, at least one of them would tell the truth. Understood? 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 Oh, Amitesh, guys, I told you it is a very tricky topic, right? It's a very tricky topic. Think about it. If it is Monday, Amitesh, you are only A. You are A. A stands for Amitesh. A stands for Amitesh. It is Sunday. Let us assume that this discussion is happening on Sunday. I came and asked you, right? Amitesh, to you. I came and asked you, right? You are Amitesh. A stands for Amitesh. You only, right? You are the Amitesh. Now I asked you. Today is Sunday. We are having this conversation on a Sunday. I asked you what day of the week it is. What day of the week it is. Why will you say Monday or Wednesday? If it is a Sunday, you are supposed to speak the truth. If it is Sunday, you are supposed to speak the truth. Why you are saying Monday or Wednesday, which means you are lying. Understood? Yeah, that is the point there. Okay, 1 year. Jake says truth on Monday and Sunday. Blake lies on Monday, Wednesday. What you are trying to say there? 1 year, it's very simple. Between these two statements, one of them is true, period. That's it. You got to identify which is true. That's your task. Or both can be true. What are the possibilities? Both are true. This is true. This is false. This is false. This is true. That's it. These are the possibilities. These are the possibilities. If you want to understand it exhaustively, these are the possibilities. Either both of them are telling the truth, or A is telling the truth and B is lying, or B is telling the lie and B is telling the truth. These are the only three possibilities, Vanya. These are the only three possibilities. This possibility, both lying, does not exist. That is what the message by the author. That is what the message by the author. Once you understand that, you will be able to find out. Okay. So because both of them are commenting as Monday, Monday cannot be the answer. If Monday is the answer, then both are telling the truth. But come back to your matrix and check. On Monday, can both of them speak the truth? No. On Monday, both cannot speak the truth. Okay. How it is false in question number 1? Question number 1 is also false. If it is Sunday, what is wrong with you, Amitesh? Right? So why you are getting confused? It's a confusing topic, I understand, but don't get confused. Now, when we are doing question number 3, first of all, it's a sin to go back to question number 1. It confuses even further. Right? If you are at 1, let us be at 1. If we are at 3, let us be at 3. Because when I did 1, if it is clear, then it is clear. Right? When we did 1, if it is clear, it is clear. So mind can trick us again. Don't worry. You go there in isolation. Don't connect the data, because it's not a data connection here. Isolated information, because they spoke something else here and they spoke something else here. These are two different things. Let's not connect them. Let's not connect them. Okay, if you want me to explain, I will quickly explain once again. Today is Sunday. If you think it is true, if you think it is true, then B also will speak the truth on that day. As simple as that. If you think Sunday is true, this conversation is happening on Sunday. If it is Sunday, then B is also supposed to speak the truth. But he's saying that it is Tuesday, which means it is not Sunday. Because if it is Sunday, then B also should say it should be Sunday. Therefore, I am saying that it is not Sunday, which means A has lied, which definitely necessitates that B has to speak the truth. B has to speak the truth. There is no choice in the matter, because on any given day, one of them should speak the truth. Okay, yeah. So I hope everybody is clear with this. Everybody should be clear with this. Okay, try this, my friends. If you are clear with this, one more information on which two questions. Same set, same set, same set. Go ahead, try this and give me the right answers for both the questions. I will give 2 minutes. Get me the right answers for both the questions. Don't type one answer. Wait till 2 minutes, finish, and then give me the answer. Both questions at a time, give me the answer. What is the answer to one? What is the answer to two? Take time. Don't get confused. Take time. Then we'll go to cat set. Yes, guys, put the answer. If you have gotten the answer, put the answer. If anybody has got the answer, don't try your luck. Simply putting, don't try your luck. If you have gotten the answer, okay, put that. Put that. Okay, listen. Everybody listen. Good. Hmm. Hmm. Now listen, guys, everybody listen. All right. How do we unlock this question? See, every question that we look at it, there is a way to unlock this particular question. Everybody listen on to this, right? Everybody listen to this. How do we kind of unlock these kind of questions? That is important to us. Now look at B. B is an impossible situation. See, you read as Jack like you do in your seating arrangements, etc. Start getting it like that into the puzzles as well. First, read the statement. It is not that I got into A and I started making an assumption, things like that. Absolutely no, no. So when you do a seating arrangement, do you see the first statement and start arranging something? Absolutely not. So you read all the statements, then you will start on a very convenient note, right? On a very convenient note, you are going to start that particular puzzle. Very similarly, when you look at this, listen very carefully, all of you. So it's given that, hey, look at A you read, okay, B you read. After reading B, you realize that this is an impossible situation. Impossible situation to be true. B is impossible to make it true. So is there any way, which means either you think B as Blake or you think B as Jake? Is there any day where where it is possible that you are telling the truth the day before you were telling lie and the day after you will be telling a lie? Not possible, right? Yesterday you told a lie, tomorrow you are going to tell a lie, and in between you are speaking the truth, which means I'm just saying the moment you read this particular premise, you understand that can ever B be made true? B can never be made true. It is an impossible situation, right? B is an impossible situation to make it true, first of all, right? So the moment you read, that is the catch that happens in your mind. It catches your eye saying that, hey, B is impossible to be true for a simple reason. If B is telling the truth, whoever is this character, doesn't matter. If B is telling the truth, what is he trying to say? If I'm here telling the truth, all right, now here, this is today. Right here, the guy is here. He's assuming he's telling the truth. Yesterday he lied and tomorrow he is going to lie. That's not possible. Why? Because if they are lying back to back, they will lie for 2-3 days. Right? If they are telling the truth, they are telling back to back few days. It's not that, hey, they are alternating, which means there is a lie, there is a true, there is a lie. Such pattern is not there. Such pattern is not there either with Jake or with Blake. You don't find that pattern at all. And hence you say that, hey, B is telling the lie. Whoever is this character called B, B is telling the lie. Therefore, A is speaking the truth. Whoever is that guy, A is speaking the truth. Are you with me? Clear about this? B is telling lie and A is telling truth. Is this clear so far? So far, is this clear? Which day is the rest of the issue? The moment I read this question, I understand the whoever is this character called B, B is telling the lie and A is telling the truth. Because B can never be made true. B statement can never be made true. Because we don't have this alternating pattern. Lie, true, lie. We don't have that. We don't have such pattern here at all. We don't have such pattern at all. Okay, that is the first thing you kind of notice. That's what I'm asking you to do. Hereafter, when we read, see which statement is better to analyze first. We need to get into that before we get into the next cat question, because it is all built on that. It is never about first statement first. It is always about whichever statement makes better sense. That is where we analyze that first, right? Okay, therefore B is lie and hence A has to be the truth. So A is the truth teller. Now A is telling the truth, saying that tomorrow I am going to lie, which means today actually he is telling the truth. A is saying that today A is telling the truth, and there comes a day which is tomorrow. So there comes a day tomorrow he is going to lie. He is warning us. Today I am telling the truth. Come tomorrow I will lie. Be careful with me tomorrow, right? All right, fair enough. So which day can that be? Today if he is telling the truth and tomorrow he is going to tell the lie, it cannot be Sunday. It cannot be Sunday. If it is a Sunday, both will be telling the truth. Understand that. Understand that it cannot be Sunday, because some of you said that it could be Sunday as well. It cannot be Sunday because one fellow is telling the truth and one fellow is telling a lie. Therefore, it is not Sunday. Identify the day other than Sunday where the next day somebody is going to tell a lie. Next day somebody is going to tell a lie. Fair enough. So which day it could be? So here it is. It could be Wednesday. So therefore, if it is Wednesday, next day this guy is going to tell a lie. So you may say that, hey, which can be some other day? No other day, no other day. You cannot prove me any other day, because two choices are there. One, if it is Sunday, the next day he is going to tell a lie. But the point is, if it is Sunday, then both will be telling the truth. But we already identified that one fellow is telling the truth and one fellow is lying here. Therefore, it is not possible. Only option, therefore, is what? The next day the lying pattern will start. That is possible only on Wednesday. Now, who is this guy? This guy is nothing but A. You are telling that A is speaking on Wednesday that tomorrow I am going to lie. So, therefore, A is symbolic of what? A is symbolic of Blake. A is symbolic of Blake. That is my answer. What day is today? Today is nothing but Wednesday. I hope everybody got this point. Everybody got this point. Okay. All right. Now listen. Okay, Rishav, good question. If B is telling a lie, so now listen here. If all right, now there is a character. Listen, all right, good question, Rishav. Okay, so somebody made two claims. Claim 1 and claim 2. Claim 1 and claim 2. There is a person X who made two claims, right? Claim 1 and claim 2. To prove this fellow has lied, I just have to say claim 1 is wrong. Claim 1 is wrong minus, or claim 2 is wrong. That's it. I don't have to prove both are wrong. Assume something like this. Claim 1 is I got gold medal. All right, I got gold medal in physics. Second claim is I got gold medal in economics. Somebody made these two claims saying that I got gold medal in physics, which means this guy was doing some graduation. He has taken few courses, physics, economics, whatever, all it, some courses. Assume that, okay, he said that I got gold medal in physics and gold medal in economics. I will prove him wrong even if one of the medals he did not get, because he's saying that I got this and I got this. Even if he had not get one medal wrong, one, which means he wouldn't have get one of the medal, assume that he got gold medal for economics but not for physics, still X is lying. Did it answer your point, Ritik? Rishabh, did it answer this your question? You understood? That's a logic, right? That's a logic. That is the logic. That is how you prove the things wrong. Both need not be wrong. One of them can be wrong. That's enough. One of them can be wrong. That's good enough, right? Hmm. Okay, what is the thing here? So what went wrong there? Did I make a mistake somewhere? Blake lies on. Oh, okay. Change the names. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it was the memory I was trying to use from the previous slide. All right. Okay, I have to change this. Understood. This is Blake. This is Jake. Fair enough. All right. This is Blake and this is Jake. So therefore, all right, now this A is symbolic of Jake. A is symbolic of Jake. Therefore, B would be Blake. Fair enough. Got it. Yeah. I was just using the memory. I didn't read this statement from the previous memory. I tried to write those things. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Minor correction. Sure. Yeah. Interchange. Point taken. Point taken. Yeah. Fine. Now let's come to the cat set. All right. Now push yourself a little bit. Push yourself a little bit. Now make sure that you start with the sentence that makes sense to start with. Now, I don't want you to solve all three of them. Absolutely not. This is the cat set as it is. Cat set as it is. For several years, they use this Katya Island. For what reason they use this Katya Island, I don't know. Right now, this island does not exist, I guess. Right. I tried to Google long time back. This island actually does not exist. Doesn't matter. But Cat has given this Katya Island many times. They use this particular island many times. Yeah, let's go to this. There were a couple more questions. I've just pulled out three questions from that particular cat set. All of you try only the first question. All of you try only the first question. Tomorrow we will take the same concept and go deeper. Right? Today at least let's try and familiarize and let's now see how to crack these cat questions in an appropriate time. Try only the first question. I don't want you to do the second and the third. Sonal, B is right. You are still behind. Yeah, I already marked B, right? Blake is B, correct. Blake is B. I already marked it. I changed it. I made the correction. Okay, happy? Right. Okay, right. Let's go in. All of you try the first question. 2 minutes, silent time. Think about it. I want you guys to really think about it. Yeah, 2 minutes. Clearly think about it. Various approaches. Doesn't matter what you think. Good, very good. Yeah, your answers are right, and you took the right kind of time. Very good, very good. Yeah. So let's take a look at this. Listen, everybody, listen, guys. Everybody, listen on to this. See, we will learn when the things get little complex. We will learn all it now like a truth table you write in electronics because it's a Boolean logic, right? So therefore, so truth table you kind of write. So we can also write that kind of truth tables, etc., out here. But then that may not be really required even before we kind of do that. First, let's try and understand, hey, what is this? All right, now, how do we kind of understand the statements first? Because that is important for our logic. How do we open up these puzzles? From where do we open up these puzzles? That is important. It is never about the first statement first. It is never about that. Okay, let's understand two premises today, two of the parameters we will try and understand. So what is happening? Everybody makes two sentences, one of which is always true, the other is always lie. Technically, if you look at John, he made two statements, right? Two statements. Similarly, Matthew made two statements. Krishna made two statements, right? So that's what it is. Two statements, one is true and one is false. See, one read at this, all right? One read at these statements. What happened? The boat is stolen. He's just speaking to these three guys to figure out, so who has stolen this particular boat, right? Yeah. So if you look at this, I didn't do, Matthew didn't do, I didn't do, Krishna didn't do, I didn't do. Okay, all are looking kind of consistent in the sense. Okay, what point is, I didn't do, somebody didn't do, somebody didn't do, nobody did, nobody's admitting that I did or whatever it is, right? That's not happening. But only statement that looks different is this: I don't know who did it. Therefore, all it now. So this skewness, the skewness in the statements, basically what I'm trying to say, skewness. See, I didn't do, somebody didn't do, I didn't do, somebody didn't do, I didn't do. Yeah, didn't do appears to be consistent in the language. So basically, all that's not conveying too much message. But you say that, hey, out of all these six statements, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 statements. Hey, there seems to be a bit of skewness in this particular statement. So between all of this, I don't know who did this. Therefore, you say that, hey, let me spend time here to start with. You say that, hey, let me spend time with Krishna to understand why there is a skewness here. This skewness can be a loose thread from where you are going to unlock this particular puzzle. So these are the hints you should know. It is not that I will look at the John. So there is a case. You can say that, hey, this is true. Assumption. Method of assumption, what you will say, let this be true, therefore this becomes false. If that assumption does not work, the other way that you do is what? Let this be false, therefore this becomes true. Something like that. All right, no, that is the way to unlock it. But as we go a little deeper into this, none of them might have stolen this particular boat. That's also the truth, right? The truth is why somebody should steal this boat. None of them. So probably the question is, none of them have stolen the truth. That kind of situation also we are going to get into tomorrow, right? Therefore, I don't want to start with this is true, that is true. Rather, we will say that, hey, there is a skewness. My first point is observe the skewness in the data, if any. Observe the skewness and start your analysis there. I am not guaranteeing you 100% result with the skewness, but yes, at least the probability is more than 75%. 75% of the questions can be unlocked if you find any skewness in the data. So I will start with Krishna. So two things. I will say that, hey, Krishna has stolen. Two things. I'll make an assumption. I didn't do it. Let's say that, hey, this is false. This is false. Krishna is saying that I didn't do it is false, which means I'm saying that Krishna has stolen the boat. Krishna has stolen the boat. If that is true, all that is false. Okay. So I didn't do it. Therefore, what is the truth? The truth is Krishna has stolen the boat. Now, therefore, this has to be true. What is the truth? I don't know who did it. How is it possible? He himself has stolen it. So if you think it is false, assume that you are not suspecting Krishna. Krishna, you are a nice fellow. You have not stolen the boat. Okay, I didn't do it. Let's say he's saying that I didn't do it. So rather, I'll make the opposite assumption of it, saying that I suspect Krishna. I said that Krishna, you have stolen it. If Krishna has stolen it, therefore this particular statement is false. If this statement is false, then this should be true. What is the true statement? I don't know who did it. Why? You yourself have stolen, right? You yourself have stolen. How do you say that you have a memory problem or something? Saying that, okay, I didn't do it. So therefore, your assumption of saying that this is false does not hold true. Because if this is false, then automatically this is not holding to be true. So this is failing to be true because you yourself have stolen it and you are commenting that I don't know who has stolen it. How is it possible? That may not be possible. Therefore, there is no choice in the matter but to say that this is true. Alright, this is true. What is true? Krishna has not stolen this. That is true. Also, Krishna, alright, now this is false. Alright, what is false? I don't know who did it. That is false because he knows who has done it. Guys, this is clear to you? This is clear to you? This is clear to you? Krishna's first statement is true. He didn't do it. He's innocent. but he knows who has done it. But he knows who has done it. Because when I assumed the other way, when I suspected him, it didn't work in my favor. When I suspected him, it didn't work in my favor. Right? Yeah. So that is it. That is the starting point. So therefore, some of you guys kind of make this kind of table. Some of you try to work it on the screen itself. Screen means, okay, just like that mentally you work. Some of you kind of make this table to like a Boolean table, the truth table kind of. Hey, I already know that this is true. This is false. All I know is, all I know who has stolen the boat. I know Krishna has not stolen the boat. I'm putting a cross saying that Krishna has not stolen the boat. Now, at this point in time, what you should do, keep reading wherever Krishna comes, stop. All right, now don't read the first statement. Doesn't matter. Connect. It's a logical puzzle. Connected. Hey, Krishna. I find Krishna. Hey, why you want Krishna, man? Because I know something about Krishna. Krishna has not stolen the boat. I know something about Krishna. I have no doubt about. I have no idea about others who has stolen it between the two, or they also might not have stolen it. So, but then all I know is Krishna has not stolen it. Therefore, I go to this underlined statement. So Matthew is commenting that Krishna didn't do it, right? That is therefore Krishna didn't do it is true. Krishna didn't do it is true. He is telling the truth. Why? Because I already know that Krishna has not stolen it. Matthew is also saying that Krishna didn't do it is true. But so author has said that there is everyone has made one true statement and one false statement. Therefore, this has to be false. Okay. So I didn't do it is false. If I didn't do it is false, then what is the truth? He is the one who has stolen it. Matthew is the one who has stolen it. Okay, just in case you want to understand that the puzzle is getting completed, check this now. Now, two things you know. Anything, something about Matthew, you know, something about Krishna, you know, go through that and check it. Okay, he's commenting about Matthew. He's saying that Matthew didn't do it. Okay, that is false. That is false because Matthew is the one who stolen it, right? Who has stolen this. Therefore, first one is false. If the first one is false, necessarily the first statement should be true. If the second statement is false, the first one should be true. What is he trying to say? I didn't do it. That is correct. He didn't do it is right. Correct. He didn't do it is right. So that's how it is fallen in place. So what you do here is look for the skewness in the data and then connect the dots. There is one skewness here. Look for the skewness in the data and try to work on that skewness. That could be one way of resolving these particular puzzles rather than trying to start with first statement first, because as we go along, so everybody would be making three statements and there may be some 4 or 5 people. It may not be a very good situation to start with the first statement. Then you will end up making too many assumptions. Doesn't make sense. Instead, what we do, look for some skewness. If there is a skewness, keep that as the starting point. Okay, guys, are you all comfortable with this? All comfortable? All comfortable? Making sense? Quick. You understood the keyword skewness there? Looking for the skewness is one thing. Start on the skewness. Right? Quickly confirm you're understanding what I'm trying to say. Right. Okay, at least 3-4 confirmations I got. Good enough. Same information. Information is same. All right, so information is same. Now let's do the third question. Let's do this particular question. Question 3. Don't do question 2. We'll come to question 2 later. Do question 3. Do question 3. All of you do question 3. Harish, exposure will expose that. There will be many types of skewness. Skewness you will understand, right? If there is a data skewness means what? There can be 2-3 skewness parameters if there are 5 people out there. There is no one starting point. In that case, 3 starting point. Just like a seating arrangement. Seating arrangement, should everybody do it in one particular style? Of course not. There may be 2-3 good ways of dealing with it. Okay. Try it. Everybody try the third question here where I have put the tick. Try this. Hmm. Okay, listen, guys. Listen, listen. All right, good. If I give a little more time, you will crack it. They are pretty simple ones, right? Yeah, listen, listen. What is that I wanted you to observe here? So, if two fellows are telling the same thing, if two people are telling, listen carefully. This is another parameter that you should notice. I said that there are 3 or 4 parameters that you should notice. See, one is the classic assumption method. Let's keep that aside. We will come to that method when the things get complex, right? Okay, now listen, everybody listen. Okay, whenever there is an information, two people are trying to tell the same thing. When two people are trying to tell the same thing, start analyzing that particular parameter. Whenever two people are trying to tell the same thing, try to analyze that particular parameter. Take an example, right? Take an example. Let's say that, okay, there is a school, there is a teacher, and there are a couple of students, say A, B, C, D, E, F are the students, and somebody has stolen E's pencil, right? Somebody has stolen the E's pencil. These are the only 5 characters in that particular class. There is a teacher, right? These are the only 5 students. He's reported that I lost my pencil. Someone has taken the pencil. I was just turning around and doing something. Meanwhile, between A, B, C, D, somebody has taken the pencil. Fair enough. Teacher turned to A first because this fellow was sitting at A. Teacher asked A, who has stolen the pencil? A said that D has stolen the pencil. A said D has stolen the pencil. Then teacher asked B. B also said that D has stolen the pencil. If both of them are saying that D has stolen the pencil, either both are telling the truth. If B is true, then A is also true, or both of them are lying, or both of them are lying. So that is what happens there. It cannot happen that A told the truth and B did not tell the truth. Why? Both are pointing to D. Therefore, either both are telling the truth or both are lying. So that is what it means. So read for that as well. Whenever you are seeing it, these are the intentions with which you kind of read the statement. See, after I read all the statements, I read Amar's statement, Bobby's statements, Charles' statements. I understand that Charles is the chief. Charles is also saying, I am the chief. Look at these two statements. Both are same. Bobby is saying that Charles is the chief. Bobby is saying Charles is the chief. Charles is saying that I am the chief. Therefore, what? Either both of them are telling the truth. All right. Either both these statements are true or both these statements are false. Simple. That's it. Because both are pointing to the same individual called as Charles. Bobby is saying that Charles is the chief. Charles is claiming that yes, I am the chief. Therefore, is this the same information? It is the same information. If it is the same information, either both these statements should be true or both these statements should be false. Let me assume that this is true. Right, this is let's assume that this is true. Now this is an exceptional statement. Between all of them, this is an exceptional statement in the sense, hey, there is a skewness here. So what is the skewness? The chief is one of us. One of us is the chief. All right, fair enough. That is the thing, because at least others are trying to say that I am not Bobby's son, chief is not wearing a red shirt, I am not Amar's father, something something. Now he is giving a very vague information saying that the chief is one among us. It's okay, doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to say is, don't go to A, stick to B or stick to C and try to analyze this particular statement. Because the moment you read this particular, see, these are the intentions with which you read. First you read for the skewness, then you read for the same information being said by more than one person. That's two people are telling the same thing or three people are telling the same thing. That's what you are kind of trying to tell out there, right? Yeah. So now he's trying to say that a chief is one among us. All right. Now he's trying to say that chief is one among us. Now let's take a look at this. Charles is saying that I am the chief, right? Charles is saying that I am the chief, right? If this is true, then this is also true. This is also true. Why? Because Charles is the chief according to this assumption. Listen, everybody listen carefully, my friends. Everybody listen. So now I spotted, listen carefully. I spotted two statements which are conveying the same message, saying that Charles is the chief. Charles is the chief. I am assuming this is true. Charles is the chief is true. If this is true, the chief is one among us will also become true. Why? Because chief is here only. It is not ABC. It is not somebody by name D, right? Somebody by name Dimple is the chief. No, Dimple is not the chief. All right, because one among them, because Charles is the chief. Hey, but can somebody make two true statements? No. Therefore, this particular statement is false. Therefore, this particular statement is false, and this is going to be truth. Did you understand this? Did you understand this? Because Charles cannot make two true statements. Therefore, his second statement is false, and hence the first is to be true. Clear about this? Understood? Clear? Clear? You understood the opening point. It's a very simple puzzle. I'm not interested in the puzzle. Puzzle is one side. I'm interested in understanding the same information. That is the message. Message is something like a same information. That's important to me. That's important to me. This point is important because when I open up to the bigger ones, all right, that becomes important. Okay. No, no, no. It is the same puzzle. Yeah. All these three are created on the same premise. How do we answer otherwise? Otherwise, how do you answer? Keval, you are saying that no information. Then how do you answer this question? I showed you this slide, right? I showed you this slide. So this is the common information, right? This is the common information based on which four questions were created in that cat paper. Four questions were created. The fourth question I didn't. I didn't write it. That's it. Otherwise, how do you answer this? How do you answer this? If you don't know anything about these characters, then how do you answer this question? We can't answer, right? It's not possible to answer because they can be liars. They can be truth tellers. We can't answer. It's the same information based on which all these questions are constructed. All right. Yeah. Good. Okay. All right. Fine. The same information. The underlying statement is what? We are talking about the same information, and hence these statements are false. All right. These statements are false. This is true. Therefore, what is true? The chief is one among us. The moment you say that Charles is the chief is false, therefore, I am Amar's father becomes true. That is, Bobby becomes Amar's father becomes true. Then the next part, right? I am not because Bobby's all right. No, so I'm just writing it here itself. Bobby is saying that I am Amar's father is true. So now we know who is Amar's father. Amar's first statement, Amar, I am not a Bobby's son, is false. Bobby's son is false because I am Amar's father is true. Bobby is Amar's father, but Amar is trying to deny that I am not Bobby's son. Therefore, this particular statement is true. The chief wears a red shirt. Now, going back, who is wearing a red shirt? Red shirt is worn by Bobby. Therefore, Bobby is the answer. You don't have to write the table. That's my point. My point is, should I have to write this table to analyze? Of course not. Of course not. For these simple puzzles, you don't have to. If you know you are analyzing the statements properly, you can just analyze it on the screen itself. You can just look at the screen, you know which is truth, which is false, and you got the answer within no time. Making sense? Did you understand this? Can I assume everybody understood this? The same info point is clear. Now, from the same info point, we can just navigate backward and we can get the answer. Clear, or anybody needs any further understanding here? Charles' first statement cannot be false, Vanya. Charles' first statement cannot be false. If the Charles' first statement is false, then the second statement is true. Or if the first statement is false and the second statement is true, then it becomes data inconsistent. Okay? Yeah, I think one you are struggling. You are struggling to understand this. Somewhere you are struggling. Okay. So use the same information. One true, one false. Do one last practice. Question 2. You got it now? Very good. Very good one. Yeah, very good. Yeah, go ahead. All of you try the second one. Try to get me the right answer. Get the right answer. Everybody get the right answer. Same information. Everyone makes true statements. One of which is true. The other one is false. Use that info. This is the cat question as it is. Use that info and check what is the answer here. Quick, 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 quick. Already 1 minute is over. I'll give another minute. Hmm. Right. Why it's taking time? Why it's taking time? Okay. Okay. Do it with me. Let's close it. Let's close with this. Do it with me. Okay, there is only one pilot on this particular island. There is only one pilot, and you interviewed three people, and this. Already you notice that Koik is wearing a cap. Okay, let's come to the questions now. So all of this looks pretty consistent. Somebody's father, priest son, this priest, this. Okay, if you look at this, an exception for this looks like on this island only priests can wear caps. All right, now this looks having a little bit of a skewness. There seems to be a skewness in this skewness. All right, that's a kind of, all right, you kind of understand that hey, there is a bit of a skewness in this particular statement. The rest all of them looks about priest, son, pilot, all that stuff. But this is talking about a cap. All right, between all of this, he's saying that hey, on this island, only priests can wear caps. Fair enough. Let's assume that this is true. Let's assume this is true. Rather than saying the first statement is true, I will read some of them because these are the steps we are building for the larger puzzle, right? In the larger puzzles, it doesn't make by saying that the first statement, the very first statement is true, false. That may not be the right approach to that. Therefore, I'm saying that, hey, look for the skewness, look for the consistency. At least these are the two things we are learning today. And look there and then start thinking, analyzing that statement, right? Okay, on this island, only priests can wear caps. Fair enough. Assume that this is true. If this is true, I am the priest is also true because only priests can wear caps and I am the priest has to be true. Why? Because Koik is the one who is commenting this and he is wearing a cap already. He is wearing a cap already. Only priests can wear caps. Nobody else can wear caps. If you think this is true, then automatically this is true. This is true, all right, because he is wearing a cap. Therefore, all right, he has to be a priest because only priests are allowed to wear. Nobody else can wear. All right, no, that's a point he is trying to make. In that case, you are trying to say that quite both statements are true. If you assume that the skewness, the statement which has a skewness is true, then the other statement is also true. Therefore, that is not possible. And then you say that hey, the statement with the skewness is false and there is no choice. The first statement is true. He is a priest, but there is no rule on that island saying that on this island only priests can wear caps. Anybody can wear caps, right? Therefore, that statement is false. The statement trying to say that only priests can wear caps is false because anybody can wear. You and I also can go there and wear the hat. There is no problem. So the first, only the first statement is true, saying that Koik is a priest. Guys, did you understand this? Did you understand this? I looked at my skewness statement. I assumed it to be right. And I started analyzing. If this is right, then the second statement is also becoming true. But both cannot be true. Koik cannot make two statements right. Therefore, I said that the second statement has to be false. Anybody can wear a hat there. As simple as that. Anybody can wear the hat. But Koik is a priest. Koik is a priest. Are you with me? Okay, let me make a table for this because you might get a little confused here. Right? Okay, so let me just make a table not required. From explanation perspective, I'm making a table. The second statement is false. The first statement is true. And this guy is a priest. Now, go to any statement which comments about who is the priest, etc., etc. Go to any statement which comments about that particular part. Okay, which is the part? I go here. I am a priest son. Okay, then it's saying that Koik is not a priest. I go here. Loni's second statement. Koik is not a priest is false. Therefore, the first statement has to be true. What is the first statement? I am priest son. Okay, therefore, this guy is priest son. This guy is priest son, or this guy is Koik's son. All right, this guy is Koik's son. So two informations I know. Now go to the first statement, try and close it. Hey, Loni is not a priest son. Loni is in fact is a priest son. Therefore, the first one is false. Trying to say that Loni is not priest son is false. Therefore, the first statement must be true. There is no choice. What is the first statement? Loni's father is a pilot. Hey, who is Loni's father? All right, Loni's father is Koik. All right, Loni's father is Koik. Koik is a pilot. All right, he is a pilot as well as a priest. He's a pilot as well as a priest because it is nowhere written that pilot should not be a priest. He's a pilot as well as a priest. Koik has a double role. He does priest, all right, now, so he does the work of priest as well and he does the work of pilot as well. And hence the answer is Koik is the pilot. The other statements are not correct. The only statement which is correct is Koik is the pilot. Making sense? Everybody clear? Everyone clear? So don't rule out the options of double roles, etc., etc. It's fine. There could be double roles by the individuals. What big deal about it? Getting this? Getting this? Getting this? Yeah, don't think that everybody should have only one single role, right? There could be double roles, multiple roles, and that is how the life is. Yeah. Yeah, Animesh, where you didn't understand. So you have to start all it. No, so see, you can start anywhere this particular puzzle. But I was making 2 points for today's lecture. One is look for skewness. If you observe there is no skewness, then we will come to that classical way later. 2 points we are learning today. One, observe for skewness. The other one is look for the same information being passed on by more than one person. So if I look at when I looked at all these particular statement, I found this statement to be little skewed. Right, this is the statement which is a bit skewed. What is that? On this island only priests can wear caps. So if I assume this to be true, or let Coix's second statement to be true, I'm coming here. So let me go back. If I assume that Coix's second statement is true, right? If I assume Coix's second statement is true, then naturally Coix's first statement becomes true. Naturally, this is becoming true because I cannot prove it wrong. Why? On this island, only priest. If anybody else wears it, they will be sent to the prison, probably, right? That's the meaning here. On this island, only priests can wear the caps. If it is true, Coix is already wearing a cap. Go back to the statement here. All right, now go back here, connect here. Coix is wearing a cap. Therefore, he is a priest. You have to connect three threads. Already now, three threads you have to connect. How do you connect this? Number one, if this is a skewness. On this island, only priests can wear the caps. Let me believe this. Okay, it is true. Then Coix is wearing a cap. Coix is wearing a cap. Therefore Coix is a priest. Right? Therefore, this is also becoming true. So, but Coix cannot make true statements. How can he make true statements? So, therefore, you say that you saying that the skewness is right is incorrect. The skewness has to be false. The skewness has to be a false statement. Therefore, it implies that the other statement has to be true. And hence, what is your understanding about that island? Coix is a priest, no doubt, but there is no such rule on the island which says that only priests can wear the caps. Anybody can wear the caps. From there, you go ahead and analyze rest of it. Made sense? Clear about this? Clear about this? Okay. Yeah, good. So what we'll do is in the next lectures, we will try and capitalize and bring forth another couple of points. These are two important points we try to analyze today. We will try and analyze. There is one more significant and very important point. We will come back and analyze that maybe tomorrow, Monday, whenever it is. Yeah, let me quickly tell what is coming up. So what is kind of coming up? Okay, before that, if you have liked this particular lecture, before you leave, like this and share the link with others. Let them also watch and get benefited. Let's come together and start learning. One lecture somewhere about 4 p.m., the other lecture at about 10 p.m. These are the timelines for this particular month. Broadly, these are the timelines. So if you have liked it, go ahead and express that. There is nothing wrong. And even if you are watching offline, you can always come back and put in a comment, like all that stuff. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow, Gandhi Jayanti, 2nd October, right? With all due respect to Gandhiji. So what we'll do is we'll come back and continue our discussion on integral solutions part 2. But if you guys have not attended the part 1, please don't come for part 2 before you attend part 1, because I am not going to repeat the concept. Today, actually, both part 1, part 2, I thought of covering it today itself. But somehow, all right, because I spent quite a bit of time on the basics, please go ahead, take some time, make some time, ensure that that basic portion is clear to you. Once that basic portion is clear, come and attend this. We will do it together. We will look at the variations of that particular concept. This is what we kind of do. All right. So great, guys. So that brings us to the end of today's discussion. Nice being with you guys here this night. Already, it's really nice. All right. So I kind of like your comments and your company. This is pretty good. So I kind of call it. So we will catch up tomorrow at about 4ish, and then we will decide should we do a 10ish class or not. So I will come back to it on it. But tomorrow evening, 4 o'clock, we'll come and do the lectures together. All CAT 11 students should attend. CAT 21 students must be there. Don't say that Gandhi Jayanti, I'm going for an outing. Outing later, my friends. CAT 22 students, let them go for outing. CAT 21, there is no outing. There is no outing for Dashara, Diwali, absolutely not. So keep it as a low-key affair. All right? Yeah. Great. Fair enough. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 4. Bye till then. Bye-bye. Good night. Take care. Stay blessed. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.